Shout out to my boy Sperryspringer, not Jerry Springer.
Sperryspringer, man, yo, man, big souls, nigga, young Draco, nigga, SODNG hood fire, nigga.
Wow.
Gang, gang.
Sperryspringer, we turned to the game. Appreciate you, boy.
Sperryspringer, bitch. Gang shit.
Gang shit, y'all know the fuck going on for my nigga Sperry.
Motherfucking Sperryspringer, you understand me? Hey, this shit bigger than us, nigga.
Hey, what's good, man? It's Sperry Springer. I'm here to tell you how a 16-year-old rapper from Arlington, Texas saved the day. Nah, man. Actually, no, he saved the whole music scene when it comes to Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. But before we start the video, be sure to subscribe, always hit the like button, and much love to the supporters. Leave a comment. Shit, you never know, I might comment back. So in honor of the long-awaited new mixtape, Glen Baby 2 dropping this week, this Friday, make sure you guys get it. I thought I'd do this cool-ass video about Splurge, the biggest rapper from Arlington, Texas. Period. You can't forget the T. But yeah, man, it all starts in Arlington, Texas. That's where he's from. That's where actually a place I lived for about 5 years. I was living there before he got cracking. But in general, I wasn't surprised when he did get cracking and blow up, because Arlington waited a long time for a rapper and somebody that they can identify with, you know, the city, the community, the youth, the new generation. That's what Splurge was. This kid was only 16 years old, man. Alright, so let me put it in perspective for you what Arlington, Texas is. Arlington, Texas is the third biggest city in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Dallas being the main city, having well over 1 million people in population, and then Fort Worth having just a little under 1 million people. I think it has about 800, close to 900,000. Well, Arlington is the third biggest, and it's sitting right under 400,000 people, and it's a fast growing city. This is the home of Six Flags, the home of the Texas Rangers baseball team, Hurricane Harbor, a popular water park, University of Texas in Arlington, and last but not least, the home of the Dallas Cowboys, who've been playing at AT&T Stadium since the late 2000s. So some would consider Arlington more of a tourist type of place, or a place where they have events and you bring the family to have some fun and get away. But in general, I'm not here to make Arlington sound like the trenches or a war zone, but if you live there, you know what's up. And even if you just slide out there every now and then, you know what's going on with Arlington, man. I guess because of the tourism, there's a lot of hotels in Arlington, you know, more than just the usual city. Then you have a lot of apartment complexes, and you got neighborhoods, which brings up the fact that there's sides of town. And the artist Splurge, well, he represents EA. That's known as East Arlington. Some say it's the toughest side of town in Arlington, Texas. But there's a lot of key players and big figures in Arlington. One of them being the biggest, Sean Cotton, the Say Cheese TV CEO, owner, and founder. So it's 2018. He's still doing interviews at the time, and he does this epic hood vlog in East Arlington. Like I said, Arlington is kind of slept on. Arlington is not respected for being quote unquote the hood or the streets or for any credibility. People always try to knock it. So for him to do this was groundbreaking at the time. So they're in this apartment complex. They have to be at least 40, 50 deep, man. I swear they were ganged up. This video actually went viral. It went so viral, like really quick, that it actually got flagged and taken down off of Say Cheese. It was insane, man. I kid you not.
Did that video stop because the cops came there or something? Or
I think the school district synced that shit and took that shit down. And I think Jerry Jones too. Shit.
No shit.
Yeah, for real.
Whoa, damn.
Don't title this shit that, but this Jerry World for real though.
Oh man,
this Jerry World for real. I think he played a part in that shit.
It's like, higher powers out here.
You feel me? It's tourist kind of, like you say, it's tourist kind of area. This ain't
facts.
Super gang land.
That's where the money comes in. We just got our cuts
in our corner. You feel me? Where shit go down there.
Wow.
Right here on the E.
But yeah, man, so they're ganged up, and they're all just talking their shit, getting their stories off, freestyling, rapping, man. People going insane, man. Niggas got them things, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is going crazy out there, bro. So some of these rappers, they might stand out to you right now, because some of these rappers are the biggest rappers in DFW and in Texas right now to this day. We can't just accredit this interview for making them into stars, but it definitely puts spotlight onto them, and that is what interviews are for. So people can get their story off, somebody can come across it and relate to them, or, you know, be interested in seeking more from them. That's what this interview did, man. So a few people stuck out, but it was just this one dude, man, you know, a young kid with some short dreads, man. Like, all these guys look young. I'm telling you, they all look like they're under 18, man. But this kid, he kind of stuck out, man. He just kind of had a confidence to him. He was kind of reserved, but he still got his shit off. But at the time, he was rapping in a duo with one of the other rappers that was in the interview. His name's Honcho. That's another story for another day. If you guys want a video on that, hey, man, you never know. Maybe I'll do it. Just leave a comment and let me know. But unfortunately, Honcho and Splurge don't rap together anymore. But they did have a dope ass song called AutoZone that I fucking love. And that was actually what I fucking first clicked on and went back and did my research and looked at when I first saw that interview, and I looked at all their ads and I searched up them on YouTube, and I was like, yo, they kind of dope. So I guess Splurge just has some sort of appeal or star power to him enough that Sean Cotton saw something in him and was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna press the button on this kid. From talking to other people behind the scenes back then into now, Sean Cotton definitely was looking for somebody and thinking about who he could press the button on. He did want to keep it within Arlington because that's the city that he's from. There were some people that was in that video, young rappers that he did have his eyes set on, but he just felt like they didn't have what Splurge had. Splurge had the full appeal. He seemed really hungry and really genuine and really dedicated to like really making it out. And that's one thing I fucking love about Splurge. If you watch all these old videos, you really see the kids come up. Like, I really remember this kid used to wear a black t-shirt, no jewelry, or no shirt in every video. That's really because a nigga ain't got shit at the time. All niggas got is these raps, you know what I'm saying? And he's trying to gain that shit through the raps. He's trying to game the designer, game the jewelry with the hunger and the dedication to this rap shit. So up and coming rappers, that fake it till you make it shit, it's kind of for the birds. Some people appreciate the come up and the progression. And you gotta remember, Say Cheese TV had laxed up on interviews and things as such at the time, man, because he's blowing up. Now he's at the point where Vlad TV and people are reaching out to him, you know what I'm saying? LA Times and shit writing articles about him because he's, you know, known for this big platform. So he had never really pressed that button on an artist ever, man, and just really fully put his all into somebody. So with Splurge, this was really an experiment at the time, and niggas was just hoping for the best. So Sean has all these connections. He's connected to the labels. He's connected to the A&Rs. He's connected to other blogs. He knows how the music industry works, so he can help this 16-year-old kid steer through the ups and downs of the music industry and get to success. All Splurge has to do is want it bad enough. Like, his work ethic is really like up there, man. All I ever seen and heard is that he wants to rap, man, just stay in the studio and just do this shit because he understood where he was at in life. He was a young kid, dropped out of high school, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's, you know, really in the hood doing hood shit. This kid wanted to change his life and change his mom's life, most importantly. Like, he actually has his mom's name tatted on him, like, on his neck. Like, he really did this shit because he wanted to change his family's life. And he could do it through the music. He said, fuck yeah, I'm all in. And he just stayed in that studio from that point on, 24/7. So that's the introductory, you know, at least of Arlington and how it shaped this situation. Now, you're probably wondering, like, okay, man, you've been talking, how did he save DFW? Okay, so let's just stick to the Arlington side of things, man. 2017, it's summertime, and there's a song that says, fuck a beat, I was trying to beat a case. This kid named tay-k, who is actually from East Arlington, supposedly. He's actually the biggest rapper at the time, probably in the whole DFW at the moment, but he's locked up. While his song is charting billboards and just, you know, tearing up YouTube, getting millions of views, the kid was locked up. And everybody's like, free tay-k, he gonna be out. It's gonna be the biggest thing ever. Everybody had hope. But a year passes, the kid's not out. And that buzz starts to die down. And you start to, like, you know, sink back into reality. Like, yeah, he's not getting out. So, therefore, Arlington, you know, is right back to the drawing board. Then we go to the other side of things. Let's look at Dallas. Yellow Beezy's popping. Yellow Beezy got That's On Me. And it's going crazy. But it's mainstream and he's out now, man. Like, he's way out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still in tune with the DFW. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's bigger than life right now at the time. Like, you linked up with people like Boosie, T.I., you on BET, all this shit, man. But then we go to the Fort Worth side of things. Fort Worth and Arlington is actually closer to each other than Arlington and Dallas is. Fort Worth and Arlington are in the same county. But as you know, the biggest rapper from Fort Worth is a rapper named Go Yayo, who's been, you know, holding things down for the past couple years. And there's also other rappers popping up in Fort Worth. Fort Worth is, you know, probably the fastest growing scene through the years of recent in DFW. There's Lil CJ Casino, you know, and him and Go Yayo are beefing. One time they were cool. One time they were a movement and a collective together. But, you know, with Lil CJ Casino, Bugatti Casino beefing with Go Yayo, that beef kind of split up the whole DFW, because then it made you as fans start picking sides, and it actually kind of killed down both of their vibes and their buzzes. Like, they're still cracking and established, but I'm saying that at a point their beef became bigger than their music, and it made fans, you know, made it tough for us to support, you know. And that's how Splurge saves the day, because he's neutral. He's in the middle. He's in Arlington. He's not in Dallas, so he's not connected with all that. He's not in Fort Worth, so he has nothing to do with CJ Casino and Go Yayo. He's just in Arlington, and he doesn't have any beef with any major rappers. And it's something refreshing at the time, man. The kid made his own style. He wasn't trying to be like nobody else. Yeah, you could say it's all whispery flow and shit, or niggas used to say the Pablo Juan shit, but, you know, as time went on, you realize, yeah, this nigga's shit's nothing like Pablo Juan's. Like, Splurge created his own wave. Actually, he did. It's called No Melody. This sound was created by a producer under the name Beat by Jeff. At the time, probably going by Hefe, shooting videos under Jefferson Films. Like, he was doing a lot behind the scenes, but just very low key. Well, he helped mold this sound with Splurge. And the whole structure of it was no melody, like the fucking title's called. It's just drums, percussion, and just hard-hitting fucking 808 bass. And Splurge's chill, calm, cool, cocky, confident demeanor meshed so well with this. So his flow was perfect for these beats, man. So if you listen to a lot of Splurge's songs that got him popular, Beat by Jeff made a lot of the beats. You know, songs like Backwoods that got shit going, and then you get to Beat by Jeff. That was a popular one. I think that was his first song that they put on World Star. Niggas have even compared Splurge to Lil Wayne, man, as far as work ethic, man, because he just stays in the studio and just stays creating, man. And as far as the bars wise, hey, man, boy got some bars, bro. That's actually what he's known for. That's his whole persona, is just having the most random hard punching bars. Like, we smoking niggas, we don't smoke cigarettes. What? Feel how you feel, keep me off your internet. I can't go to jail when it's time to get into that. Come on, bro. That's one of my favorite songs of his, Free Granny. So in the meanwhile, there's music being dropped, like, it feels like every day, but it was actually more like weekly. For the whole summer, Splurge just kept dropping videos. This is also at the same time where a popular dance is being created. It's called the Whoa. And it's crazy because Splurge's music was like the soundtrack to the Whoa originally. You know what I'm saying? Like, his whole sound, and, you know, the 808s of the no melody shit was perfect to hit that Whoa shit too. All the dance videos, it was just perfect. And now it actually all kind of makes sense, because the most popular dance channel on YouTube from DFW is J Money 1041, who's also from Arlington, Texas. Once again, there's a lot of key players from Arlington, Texas. But now it makes sense why all these Whoa dances and videos are popping up to Splurge's music at the time. And at the time, J Money is actually shooting all the Splurge's music videos at the time. And if you check out this clip from an interview that Splurge just recently did with Dirty Glove Bubba from Dirty Glove Bastard, he mentioned how he was paying J Money $100 for a video at the time, which is, you know, nowhere near J Money's price today. But J Money believed in him and respected the kid for being about business, and he looked out for him. Just something that I threw there on the side for you, you know, upcoming rappers that just have your hand out and expecting everything for free. You could be dope as fuck, and it could be a good opportunity for somebody, but business is business. J Money shoots and edits like the first few music videos he's doing with Splurge, and then you start seeing the editing change and become really extra, you know, super duper crop outs, flames, you know, three-dimensional shit, crazy transitions. Splurge started that in rap. Now you see all these music videos and rappers want their videos, they're like, oh, I want the edits, whoop whoop. Splurge started that. I don't know if it was his idea, J Money's idea, or if it was 6-7 or Sean Cotton's. Oh wait, I just said something. 6-7, that's another producer that helped mold Splurge's sound. So yeah, when you hear the no melody shit, Beat by Jeff really made it popular, but somebody else that brought something to it is 6-7. a real EA Arlington nigga. Somebody that actually grew up with Say Cheese, Sean Cotton. If you be in any studio, especially around Arlington or the major studios, chances are you know who 6'7" is, because he stays in the studio. Like, literally, man. That's actually, how I met him. Like, I literally pulled some all-nighters in the studio. I used to just go in there with my laptop and watch I met some of the biggest rappers from them having sessions with 6'7" and stuff. But I literally watched him used to make beats for people that, probably weren't even worthy at times of his beats. And just, I seen this come up. But 6'7" helped mold Splurge's sound. He comes from a clique of producers called the Bass Lords. So his production is known for the heavy 808 bass that, Splurge's music is really popular for. And also, 6'7" has some dope trap piano sounds, man. So now you have some main producers who's all in-house. Then you have somebody shooting your music video who's in-house from the same city you are, so is the producers. And then your manager at the time, Sean Cotton, who's also from Arlington. So it's really a genuine movement, man. And that's the difference between when you see Say Cheese working with other artists now compared to when he did it with Splurge. The whole Metroplex was on board with Splurge because we knew this shit was real and authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it made sense. So as Splurge goes on, the bars just get harder and harder, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bars just get harder and crazier and funnier. And you know what I'm saying? He just gets in his bag, man. And then he comes out with Intro Part 2 and Free Granny all within a week. And those end up becoming his most popular songs, man. So in the midst of the come up, Splurge drops a couple EPs, projects, and mixtapes, such as Glen Baby, one that was, had a lot of production from 6'7" on there. And then he drops No Melody project, which, was with beat by Jeff. At the time of his come up and rise, this was the most fun I think the DFW had in a while with the rap shit, man, because it had got so real out here. Because, for granted, what people think, and, you see the dancing and all that shit's really real out here, bro. Like, a lot be going on outside, outside the music. So with Splurge, shit was even going on with him, man. I don't want to get into details, but, people done shot at him and shit, like, while he was coming up, because that's what success breeds, is jealousy, man. He's even seen so many of his, peers and homies and, fellow rappers, people used to come up with, turn on him, or they go their separate ways because of, issues with the position that he put himself in. Because for granted, what people think, nothing was given to Splurge. This dude worked his ass off for this shit. And did I mention he's only 16 years old at the time, bro? So all these music videos you're seeing me post through this video, and the shit that you're probably gonna go search up, if it's from last year, just know that all the shit that he came up on, he was only 16, bro. So with Splurge knocking down the door for Arlington and officially putting it on the map when it comes to DFW, it gave people more, clarity of just being okay with the fact that, tay-k is not gonna get out anytime soon. It would have been cool, but we got Splurge. And so with him getting popping, it enabled Cincy Molly to become, arguably like the biggest female rapper around DFW right now. Then you got BL Double, who done had like the hardest street song of the year with Hitters on Deck, which Splurge is on the remix to. These artists would give it up and salute Splurge and be like, yo, man, you have to walk so we could run, because, yeah, man, you busted down the door. Now Arlington has an identity. Arlington has a lot of respect behind it now. Ain't no questioning it, because Arlington, once again, never claims to be like, a war zone and this and that. In reality, it's a lot going on, but in general, it's different swag, it's different style, it's different energy, the music's different, the way niggas go about things is different out there, man. And that's what Splurge showed people. He showed people how to be themselves and believe in yourself, because what he was doing was unheard of, and a lot of people questioned it at first, like, oh, why does he sound like this, or nah, he ain't got no hooks, or man, that beat's too plain. All this shit now, you fast forward, this is what rap is. Everybody has No Melody beats. Everybody's quote unquote whispering. A lot of niggas is just rapping over the beat and just going in, punching in. Splurge did some groundbreaking shit, and he did it as a young nigga, and the best is still yet to come for him. He's brought so much good business out to Arlington and DFW, bro. prior to him, man, how many rappers was just really popping up openly, just trying to work, man? You know, he got people from different cities popping out here, man. So how Splurge saved the DFW? He created unity. He brought people together. He made people work together. Look at his music videos. When you look at all his music videos, it's gang and it's big name rappers and people in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, bro. Like look at some of his old videos and see 10K Cash and they're just hitting the whoa, and look what that kid's become. As far as young producers and videographers, I know it's inspired them, because it's like, yo, man, I can be like J Money and find me a Splurge and we can build something together. And then as far as producers, it's like, yo, man, I want to build my own sound and I want to find the right artist that's hungry enough to just kill all my shit, and we can both get popping like Beat by Jeff and 6-7 did with Splurge. Unity, man. Splurge saved the DFW with unity. A wise young man named Splurge once said, if you fuck with the movement, then right on. Shout out Splurge. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what's the next topic you want me to tackle, man. And just show love. Much love to supporters. Much love to everybody.